Okay, so this Bible bullet journal is actually for a friend. I went onto Pinterest and found this cute little picture, and she is into hiking and camping and nature in general, and so I thought it would be super cute for her name page. So I've decided to do this for her name page. I'm going in with a light hand with my pencil. I'm using a Graph Gear 1000 0.9. I'm using a light touch because I know that if you are kind of heavy handed with your pencil, it can leave marks on your page and then it just doesn't look as good as it could if you used a lighter touch and was able to erase easily because of that. I'm using a Prismacolor plastic eraser. It's my absolute favorite. My pencil is my absolute favorite. I've had it for a couple of years and I've been using it for my own personal Bible bullet journals, drawing the little pictures and doodling with that, and it's just my favorite. And the big fat eraser is really nice because then you don't have to use your pencil eraser and continually try and replace those erasers because it can be just frustrating to not have a eraser when you go to use it. Obviously, I'm using mine, but I try and not use it as much because it's just annoying to not have an eraser at all or have to replace it. I'm actually going to have troubles with this part right here. The thing about the big fat white eraser is that after the video is done, I noticed that there was some lines on the paper that didn't come off as well as I thought I wanted them to come off. And so I went back in, I erased them, and you can't even tell that anything was there. And so I'm going to work on this moon for quite a while. I probably erased that moon like 5 to 6 times, and that's okay. That's why we use a light hand, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's more frustrating than it is a big deal, and that's okay. I know that there's been many times where I look at a picture on Pinterest and I think, oh, I could totally recreate that or put my own spin on it, and it just doesn't look like how I thought it would, and that's okay because it's kind of like our plans. We make plans and God decides that they're going to be totally different, and you got to just kind of roll with it and trust in him that he knows what he's doing, and kind of do that with your drawing of like you're just trusting the process of like in the end hopefully it's beautiful, and if it's not, hopefully you learn from it. And so I am gonna probably go back in and do a video on coloring this and putting in details and outlining things. I know if this was my Bible bullet journal, I would probably have the colors already picked out for what I wanted to do. I am going to probably do like a neutral color of like what the colors would actually be for the picture. In my own personal Bible bullet journals, in the months, I usually pick about 3 colors, and then when I'm doodling the pictures, those 3 colors are the colors that I use for that month, and I try not to steer away from that, but sometimes it happens. I know that other people do other things. I know that a lot of people go in with pens and markers and don't even use a pencil. I'm not that talented to be able to do that, and so that's why I like to go in and trace everything. I hope this was informative and you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do this again.